Good morning. I'm realizing my battery is so low, so I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to film, but this is one of the first days I've been able to get up early in quite a while. Phoebe's been very clingy to me at night. Oh, my battery's gonna die. I actually have to change my battery. So what I was saying is she's started to get very clingy to me, and that includes at nighttime, and she doesn't want me to leave the bed. So it's been hard for me to get up, and that's why like editing just hasn't been happening, because the majority of my editing lately has been done while she's asleep. So right now I am consolidating cookie cutters, random project, but they're just kind of exploding everywhere. This box here I can't even close it. Plus I have extra overflow besides just this box. So I'm just gonna hope that they all fit in a gallon bag. They might not, but I guess we're gonna find out. Yesterday was one of the worst days. I have no idea what we're gonna do going forward. She like has refused sleep in the past, but never like she did yesterday. And like, I don't know how we can get her to sleep again in the future. And we're both pretty freaked out, to be completely honest. We are cutting it close. So like, I have a lot of stress right now. And obviously this is me just like pretending it's not gonna be a scary day today. I do know there's a 2-year sleep regression, and she is what, like 22 and a half months now. So, oh god. It's just really bad timing for her to refuse to sleep. Like literally the only way I got her to fall asleep last night was like we turned off all the lights down here. We both just sat on the couch with her and we watched Frozen 2 until she fell asleep. That can't be a nightly occurrence. But look, I got all my cookie cutters sorted, so at least something's getting done. Yeah, like usually falling asleep to a movie is like something we do if she's sick. She's not sick. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long week or a couple weeks trying to navigate how to get her sleeping again. And it's really bad timing because like at nighttime, I literally put up the tree this past weekend because I wanted to start filming in front of the tree, like pre-filming for Vlogmas. And if she's not sleeping and I can't, it's just stressed. In conclusion, stressed. So, oh wow, look at that sun. So Phoebe both napped and slept her usual, typical, terrible nights of sleep last night, but she didn't not go down. She was resistant, but she went down. Whenever we get into these really bad sleeping phases, it really like knocks me down. My parents are gonna have her today. Right now I'm heading out to a food shop. Honestly, I probably would have gone yesterday, but after how Sunday had gone, I didn't want one more reason for her to freak out, so I'm going really quick this morning. I have tons to do today. Last night, I remembered to set up the Pollyanna for me and my siblings. We, over the last few years, have just started this like virtual Pollyanna where you can draw the name virtually, and then on Christmas, we have one sibling assigned to give a gift to. We bought these new drawers on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. I'll show them at some point today. They don't really match the playroom, but I was looking for shallow, wide storage drawers, and I was seeing a lot of Trofast, I think that's how you say it, IKEA drawers on Marketplace, and I thought that that would be the perfect option. I finally found someone selling them locally for not like $100. Luckily we got them for $25, which I felt like was the perfect price, but the colors don't super go with the room. They're black, yellow, and white, but a lot of her like room is like white and pastel, so it's kind of like jarring. However, I will say her playmat with the road is gray and black and white, so it kind of ties in there. And then eventually when her kitchen set gets set up after Christmas, her kitchen set is like silver and black, I'm pretty sure, so I think it'll eventually tie in, but right now it's just kind of awkward, and it kind of even feels a little bit congested looking, I feel like. But I'd rather have too much storage room than just like clutter, so I'm making the ultimate sacrifice, I guess. The other thing is, if you saw my Costco haul, this is my new jacket. It's like the perfect thing I needed for today because it's like a little bit of a heavier weight. Like it's got some like weight to it, so it's keeping me warm, but also it doesn't have a hood. So I don't feel like that's always what drives me crazy about a hood. If I'm not wearing it, like all my hair just like goes everywhere. Like there's no hood on it, which is nice. So I'll talk to you later. So I filmed part of a video for Vlogmas. I have my coffee. And I want to show you guys these containers. I just really quick need to finish these puzzles and then I'll be right back to show you. So these are the Trofast bins, and I actually, in this one alone, I have 6 puzzles stacked in here. And I do have one of those like puzzle, what are they called? Like a puzzle rack. And it hasn't really worked so far. So this is what I got. See, I mean, I feel like you can see what I mean when like the color doesn't really go with the room theme, but I like how easy these slide in and out because they're just on this little track here. They're on this track, so she can easily slide them in and out or slide them halfway and grab what she wants versus something like this. Like half the time she's like dangling these by this. So I do like this, and especially with Hanukkah, Christmas, and Phoebe's birthday all kind of within like a 2-3 week window. A lot of new things are going to be coming into our life. This whole room is going to kind of turn into her little mini kitchen. So a lot is going to be changing, and I just want to get on top of it before we get a little too overwhelmed. Like you're currently on this little bench. This bench actually originally came with 3 pastel colored drawers, but they're very heavy wood drawers. So I took them out when she started crawling, and I haven't put them back in because if she dropped those on her feet, it would hurt a lot. However, we have fabric bins upstairs that I think I'm gonna bring down and put there instead to see how it fits in with the room for now, because once her kitchen comes, I was gonna use those drawers to store like the kitchen food and stuff. So we might be doing that transition today. I also had an idea for the basement. I don't know if we're gonna get to it. I have a lot on my agenda. If I get to the basement idea, I'll get to the basement idea. If not, I'll have to save it for next week. So basically there was just like a bunch of toys on the ground here, not organized, and we have a couple of these extra 9 cube things. So the way I have it organized isn't like final. Maybe I'll put like cubby storage in there. Luigi's investigating. But I just wanted a way to get the toys off the ground and like visually easier for her to see. So we'll see how it goes. Good morning. I'm actually working on my planner right now. I'm working on like, I was making a Vlogmas list here, and I thought maybe this would be interesting, but to like work on, just to like time lapse me doing this, but I'm about to start my December layout, which this is not that fancy, but I thought I haven't shown you guys the last 2 months, so we could do December, assuming Phoebe doesn't wake up before I finish. Well, much to update you guys on today. Phoebe did not nap again yesterday. It was not fun. I will say, she did the same thing as Sunday, except I could tell how tired she was all day, versus Sunday she was just like crazy. So she wound up going to bed around 6:30, and she was up a little in the middle of the night, but not the worst she's ever been, I would say. Yesterday, Mario went and had his checkup to make sure everything was fine, and he was cleared to start eating hard food again. So I'm happy because since he couldn't have hard food, I wasn't giving Luigi hard food, so I was just like giving them wet food, and they beg a lot when it comes to wet food. So I'm glad we're back to our normal routine, which is just the regular being annoying to me. Hooray. But yesterday, because it was so hectic, I never got to do my makeup, and I made a video this past week where I don't feel like myself. So today I made the effort to get up early with the intent to throw a little bit of makeup on. I didn't even do as much as I did in that video. I just like needed like a fresh face. I just needed to feel a little bit fresher. We got our holiday cards delivered yesterday. They're so cute. I'll show you guys them probably during Vlogmas, just because people get their cards in the mail before they start seeing them. No, that's it for now. I'm probably gonna wake her soon. My parents are coming over today, and we all would love her to take a nap, collectively.
I was told that the camera's right here, so we're gonna get flagged, showing the 76ers plan here while I'm making some more chicken nugget cheesesteaks over here. We had a little bit of a snafu with Phoebe. She woke up just now. We managed to put her back down to sleep. And I got the onions cut. I'm going to cut the chicken, cook that up. The Burke likes it in a very specific way in which there's nothing. It's just chicken, a little bit of chicken and a lot of cheese on a toasted bread. So it's kind of like grilled cheese with like a hint of chicken. You determine below internet in the comments. But yes, do the same thing as always for me. I have the onions grilling. They're grilling a little longer than they usually do. They just have salt and pepper on them. And then I'm going to put some basil and oregano on the chicken once I cut it up and divide it between the Burke and me. And then, do you want to tell them about Mario? Tell them about Mario in a sec. Okay, I have a second now. So my chicken and spices and onions are cooking here, and Rachel's plain chicken nuggets are grilling here. I'm gonna put the cheese on soon. First I have to, she likes to toast her bread, so I'm gonna stick it in here. Toast it real quick. In the meantime, where's Mario?
He is not here. He went.
Mario's gone, but if you want to, so Rick's editing right now. Do you want to go over it? Do you want to go over what happened with Mario?
He had his...
Mario had dental surgery because...
You didn't watch the last vlog. We already talked about it in the last vlog. You didn't watch the last vlog.
I did.
Yeah, I talked about it in the last vlog. I was just saying that he was cleared this week, that his teeth are okay.
That's all you wanted to say?
And that he can eat hard food now.
Well, what if people didn't watch it?
If you missed the last vlog,
Watch the last vlog.
Mario had, I guess, like it's a genetic tooth thing, and they had to take out 8 of his teeth. Yeah. But he's okay, and it isn't our fault. It isn't our fault. It's nothing we did. That's a great story.
We're fed him. You see that?
Yeah. Vlogmas preview right there. Don't get too hype.
Yeah, so he's been eating hard food now, and everything's, back to normal. He's annoying us, and
he's just
and
back to normal.
Mario world.
That was all I had to say. Phoebe, it's just been a long week with Phoebe's sleep.
Yes.
It's just been a long week, and it's
walking on eggshells.
Like
over here.
when I realized today was Friday, like literally we were talking about Saturday, and you didn't realize Saturday was tomorrow. It's just been a week. Like it's really hard to keep track of time sometimes. When like even yesterday getting her down for a nap, it's just been words. It's just like everything. You hung up the lights yesterday. There they are.
They go all around the room. You get the idea. Is there anything else you wanted to say? I gotta check on that.
Yeah, not really. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Phoebe is really testing me this week. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm unwell. I'm about to make a second pot of coffee. She, for the 3rd time this week, refused her nap. I wish Starbucks delivered or something. I'm losing my mind. I really am. If you guys had kids, when did they stop napping? I mean, she's not even 2 yet. And it's not like she's not tired. She was so tired. And then she just decided she doesn't want to nap. I really am losing my mind. I'm just like... I mean, Scott took her to his mom's house today. And I kind of thought maybe she would fall asleep in the car. Nope. Scott said she screamed for like 15 minutes until he finally gave up trying to get her a nap and just gave her her tablet. I just don't understand it. I really don't. But I'm certainly exhausted. It's not the greatest time of year as I'm honestly trying to prep Vlogmas and do a whole bunch of work and videos and stuff. And like, I'm excited. It's supposed to be a time of year that's exciting. I know it's terrible twos. I know we're almost there, but like, can't she at least nap? I need the break. I need the break. She's a very hands-on kid. She's very clingy. This sounds so silly. Scott and I have our 10-year anniversary this week coming up, and my parents are taking her. And what are we doing for our 10-year anniversary? We're taking a winning the toddler stage course because we're so in over our head with her. She's so difficult, and we just don't know what to do anymore. So, I am on the struggle bus hardcore this week especially. So Scott's at his mom's with Phoebe. She did not sleep on the ride there, which is just like wild to me. But we're supposed to, assuming Phoebe sleeps tonight, we're supposed to film the candy cane challenge tonight for Vlogmas. And I need to, I'm realizing, unwrap all of them and like prep for everything and like make notes of what everything is, because when they're not labeled with a box, it's very hard to remember. So, gotta go do that.
You already did?
Yeah, I mentally broke down. Don't worry, it only got crazier. I don't know if it's gonna be able to focus on me being so far away.
Did it get crazier though? Because I don't know, it's kind of like a normal day now. Everyone's like witnessing me.
I'm in like the weirdest angle. Well,
sandwiches.
there's the bagel Instagram account in the making. So she was just like, so much energy. So much energy tonight, yes. And like, she wanted, going to sleep around 7? So she was awake from 6:40 to 7 today. Yeah. Like that is, she's 1 year old. I still can't understand. I don't understand. I don't, like she would have been awake longer if we hadn't like pushed bedtime. We're gonna do the candy cane challenge after Scott eats dinner.
I said I'd do it before.
There is no rush at this point. I just wanted to get some of the stuff cleaned. We're fine. I put tea in water in the teapot, and I'm gonna have a hot cup of tea instead of a cold margarita. So that's my that's my accomplishment of the day. What's your accomplishment of the day?
This.
Okay, here you have it. I'm probably going to wrap up the vlog right now. It's Sunday. We got her a nap today. We intentionally woke her up at 6 o'clock today, and it seems like that is what it takes to get her to nap these days, is she needs to wake up at 6 a.m. So, joy. At least we're getting a nap in. I'll sleep when I'm dead.